Hey, there we are. So I am streaming live on YouTube right now, guys. So if TikTok starts to sing, I am on YouTube. Or if you miss your reading, no big deal, on YouTube, okay? So Miss Dana Smith, you're first. Let me see here. Which cards am I using? Which cards am I going to use? I'm going to use these two. All right, Miss Dana. The name on the registry said that. I mean, that's my name. But I don't like that it said that because I usually don't use that name hardly at all, ever. Sass, will you check that and see why it says that? Because that's not cool. Oh, I'm so glad you guys are getting your sigils. Just so you guys know, I did find a whole bunch more in the shop that I will be getting out to you, okay? If it's freezing, no big deal. I'm on YouTube over here. In fact, I'm going to pull my YouTube stream over to the side so I can actually see the comments. There we go. There we go. Hey, guys, there we are. All right. Miss Dana, are you ready? I just need clarification on something and then dropping cards in the floor. Okay. All right. Miss Dana, you ready? I'll be doing sigils tomorrow night, guys. So if you would like to get one. Yeah. So I had to draw clarification on this card, and you'll see why here in just a minute, okay? So first you have closing the door, which is completion. Then you have ancestral wisdom. Oh, thanks, Sass. Will you check and see why the registry doesn't say Bodhi? And then you have beginner's mind, first breath. This is the one I had to draw the clarification for, and it did land sideways, so I've got it right there. Okay. So, Miss Dana, to be able to move forward, to be able to. So, what these readings are tonight, guys, is to show you either where you need to move forward, where you need to let go, where you need to boost your self-love, things like that. Okay. I'm drawing one card at the end from this deck, and I'm not looking at it until I get done. Okay. So, Miss Dana, there is a part of your life that's complete. It's done. Thank you, Lester, honey. It's done. It has to be let go of. It's done. Let it go. I know it's hard, and this is for all of you. And know it's hard when something happens. When we lose someone, when someone loses us on purpose, when you just drift apart from someone, when someone ghosts you, all of those things. You have to let it go. Because the only thing that's hurting in you holding on to that is you. Look back and look and see where it is that they have brought you to right now. Where would you be if they weren't in your life, good or bad? Okay. You have to let it go. The next card you have, Miss Dana, is the Lay of the Land, which is ancestral wisdom. You have a lot of really, let me say it this way. You're getting pulled back to the things that you used to do, to the things you used to do as a kid, to the carefree, fun things that always made you happy and made you smile. You're getting pulled back to that like crazy. I wouldn't be surprised if you're suddenly finding pictures, you're suddenly finding mementos, you're suddenly finding toys, things like that from your childhood. ancestors that have passed on are pulling you back to some inner child work, Miss Dana. Okay? Okay? So close the door and let that go. Let those things be done. Okay? Oh, somebody's trying to get into my Amazon. Coolsies. I don't think people understand that any creator, well, hopefully any creator should have all kinds of layers of security on their stuff. So yeah, I'm seeing the notifications come across for somebody trying to get into my Amazon. That's funny. All right. Get back to your inner child there, Miss Dana. Okay. Now, thank you, love. Once you get back to yourself, thank you, Purple Haze. Once you get back to yourself, you're going to feel like this brand new thing, this brand new person, this beginner's mind, all of these things, all of these brand new things. You're going to be looking at going forward and love and everything. I mean, literally like a kid, like brand new. So this is the card that I pulled to ask for verification because I just felt like there was something specific with this that you need to look at everything brand new again because sometimes we get hurt so bad that we don't want to look at anything brand new. We want to be cynical and jaded and fuck you, fuck that, fuck this. You have to because this card right here, this is luck and right timing. This is literally being in the right place at the right time. So you start looking at everything with this beginner's mind, looking at everything brand new. Okay. That's where this luck and right timing comes in. Oh, thank you, sweetheart. Will you message the site, Robichelle? Will you message the site and like see if you have like a tracking number or whatever? I'll ask next door again and see if something came in. Okay. All right. We ready for this? Miss Dana, you have a sensitive antenna. This is another reason why you need to do this. Let go, move forward, etc. Okay? You have a sensitive antenna, sweetie. Protect it. Okay? Protect it. All right. Miss Christine Carter, you ready? Carver. You got my sister's last name. Oh, thank you, Red. And thank you for door dashing. DoorDash keeps me alive. I just want you to know that. Y'all keep me alive. Y'all don't realize it, but you do. So thank you for that. And I love that you popped in here to say that. You probably keep a lot of us alive. I'm just saying, Red. It was Sass. Okay. All right, Christine. Well, lots of sixes and twos, even numbers. So I think that the tickets are probably, it looks like there might be one left. Maybe. All right. So Miss Christine, your very, very first one is the empty well. It's time to replenish. It's time to replenish, Christine. You are at the point. You're at the point of it. scraping the bottom of the barrel. There's nothing left. There's nothing left. Hello in Ohio, honey. How are you? You doing okay up there? Like, I don't really need to say anything else. I'm not sure where Christina is, so I'm watching back and forth. You need to realize that this is the bottom of the barrel. You need to realize that. A lot of times we know we're scraping the bottom of the barrel, like we're scraping the bottom of the barrel, and we just keep doing it because we've been doing it for so long that it's normal. So we just keep like pulling shit down off the side and using it. Once you realize that it is time to replenish, that it's time to breathe and do something for you. I know just from doing a few readings for you that you're kind of watching for where your path is, trying to see what's going on, where you're going, why you're going there, etc. Oh, I got you, Mice. So stop trying so hard. Thank you, Rose. Stop trying so hard. Stop stressing about it so much. Okay? I have a feeling somebody else needs to hear this too, that's probably sitting there just, not saying squat. When you're trying too hard and you're trying to pull from the bottom of the barrel, you can't see the path. You just can't. So you can't see the divine matrix because it's kind of being hidden from you a little bit. Once you start to realize that if you just lay down at the bottom of the well, just lay down. Just lay down. Breathe. Feel the dirt under your feet. Just look up at the sky for a little bit. Just lay there. You'll see the matrix. You'll see the matrix. When you do, you'll see all of the treasures that are also hidden in the shadows. All of the things that you haven't been able to see before because you've been looking down. You've been looking down in the well going, oh, I don't know where I can scrape from today. If you just lay down and look up, you're going to see all the things on the walls, all of the treasures that are hidden in the shadows that you didn't realize were there. Ready for this one? You can't make this shit up. This is explore, love, and create. And literally on the bottom, it says, the only thing that holds you back is you. Can't make this shit up. Just saying. Thank you, David. Right back at you. I'm glad, Christy and honey. All right, Miss Kathy, you ready? Oh, all right. That one just came right out there. It's snowing in Vegas again. Again? Y'all keep it in Vegas. Y'all keep it in Vegas. Maybe everybody feels like their life has no meaning. It's part of life. If you guys think that I don't feel like that sometimes, that I don't feel like my life has no meaning, you're wrong. You're wrong. Everybody feels like that. It's the great question of existence. Why are we here? What's the meaning of life? What's the meaning of my life? Everybody has to find their own meaning. Sometimes your meaning is literally just taking the next breath. Sometimes your meaning is making sure your dog has food because you can't let Zeus down. Sometimes the meaning of life is just being there. Just being. Just existing. And when we lose people that we love, it's hard. It's hard to figure out why we're here. Why are we here? and they're not. So I understand, honey. I understand. And I'm sorry that you lost your grandma, sweetheart. I know how that feels. I was very close to mine. I miss her daily. In fact, the last time I saw her was a Valentine. So, yeah, I understand, sweet pea. Okay. But know that you're not alone. There's so many of us here that have lost people, and Valentine's Day sucks because of it. I love you. Okay. I love you. All of you. Okay. My name is Kathy. Thank you, Rubbish. No, they shouldn't cancel Valentine's Day. I need these badass chocolate covered strawberries at least once a year. I'm just saying, like the good ones, you know what I mean? Not the ones I make at home. I need the good. That right there is a reason for existence. The really good, good, good. Oh, okay. So, y'all, apparently, I just want to let you guys know, apparently there is a scammer that's currently here in my live that is sending friend requests to everybody as me. Please, please do not accept that friend request. Do not follow this person. And absolutely do not answer a message or give them any money. Okay. I will never, ever, ever reach out to you and ask you for a reading, give you a reading, ask for money. In fact, this is a good time to say this again. Any good reader out there, any reader that is not a scammer out there, will never message you and ask you for money. Okay? They will never ask you for money. If I wake up or I download a message that is so fucking important that I have to sort through hundreds of thousands of followers to find you, I'm going to give you the damn message because obviously it was pretty fucking important. So, just saying. Just saying. Yep. It is not me, guys. It is not me. Okay? Yeah, it's not me. So please, please feel free to block and report them. You also have my permission to mess with them all you like. Remind them that I said that if I were going to reach out to you, I would just give you the message for free. Okay? Okay? All right. Ready, Kathy? Kathy? All right. I knew I was going to get a yawn. I knew it was coming. All right. So you start off with the dream thief, which is the refusal of the call. Then you have transpersonal, the watcher's card. And then you have deep quiet, which is meditation and stillness. I'm always tired. I've only slept about 5 hours each night the last few nights. So. All right, Miss Kathy. All right, you ready? Because I'm going to get on to you. Are you ready? I'm going to get on to you. This right here tells me that I am not the only person that has told you that you need to be nicer to yourself, Kathy. You need to take some time for you. You need to take some time to relax, to unplug. But you're not doing it. You're literally refusing to relax. You're refusing to take the full amount of time. Now, this is the pot calling the kettle black, okay? Because I hardly ever take time. Okay. Miss Kathy, You're refusing. You're refusing the call of taking care of Kathy. Now, I'm not saying physically you're not, mentally, emotionally, spiritually you're not. Okay. It's time for you to be a watcher, honey. It's time for you to just watch. Just pay attention. You don't need to do for everybody. You don't need to do everything for everybody, okay? I promise. In watching, it will help you get this deep stillness that you need inside there. I'm so glad, Brent, honey. By getting some of that stillness that you need in there will help you go back and take care of Kathy. You're too hard on Kathy. You're too hard on Kathy. Step back and just watch for a little bit, okay, Miss Kathy? Just watch the things around you. You don't have to make sure that everything is perfect. Take some time off, okay? Take some time off and just watch. Just sit back and watch. This is feel and release. So release all that you've accumulated in this journey, meaning all of the trauma, all of the pain, all of the hurt. That is what's keeping you from taking care of you on that whole level. Okay. And I want you to notice something because I started to notice the colors. Okay. I just want you to notice the colors. This one has the oranges and the pinks in it. I just wanted you to notice. I'm just saying. All right, Kristi Pulley. Came together. There we go. Thank you, Kathy. You're welcome, guys. Y'all are sweet. All right. Ready? Ready, Kristi? I don't know where you are, if you're over there or over here. You also start off with the empty well. Some of y'all are getting called out a little bit tonight. You also start off with empty well, but yours is a little different. Yours is a little different, Kristi. You are so drained. You have been being the one that does the things for everybody else. You have been the one that remembers all the birthdays, that remembers all the holidays, that remembers all the little bitty things, that does all of the things literally for everybody. And it's not so much that it's been weighing on you. It's not so much that life just is breaking down around you right now. It's just that you're overwhelmed. It's just that you're overwhelmed. When we get overwhelmed, we have a problem just stopping and taking a breath and looking around. Then you had these two. This one came out on top. This is group think, and this is gathering round the power of community. I'm just going to be really short and sweet with this, and I'm going to say it really fast so you don't hurt me, okay? You can let other people help you. You can let other people help you. I know. Do as I say, don't do as I do, Kristi, okay? You can let other people help you, Kristi, honey, okay? You have an amazing group of people around you. I know, guys, sometimes people take advantage, people hurt us, people do all kinds of shit, and then we just pull into ourselves and we're like, I'll just do everything. I'll do all your stuff, your stuff, your stuff, your stuff, and mine. So sometimes, though, you have to let other people help you, Kristi. Ready? Trust what you need is there, Kristi, honey. Trust what you need is there. So have a feeling you're a lot like me, and that when things get, hey, Linda, absolutely. When things get a little too much, then you just pull into yourself and you don't let anybody know that it's too much. It is okay to let people know that it's too much. Okay? Okay, pig. You'll never not be that, just so you know. Ever, not, never, ever. I'm just saying what I'm saying. I was bragging about you today to my son, by the way, just so you know. I had a very, very rough day, very rough morning at the shop. And so had to make some necessary changes. My son brought me lunch and he was like, Mom, I didn't bring an extra plate. Like he thought he grabbed 3 bowls and he didn't. And I was like, I do. So I was telling him about you. So for those of you guys that don't know, OKP there sent me the coolest thing. Like I thought this was really cool because I like to eat. So Kristi, I don't know what that was going on. Sent like a whole huge thing of like plates and cups. And I mean, it was awesome. It was awesome. And when I say a whole thing, I don't mean just like a thing. I mean like a box, like almost as long as my leg. So I'm trying to get to Indiana to come and tour and come see you and hug your neck, Kristi, okay? I'm just letting you know. I haven't forgotten. The only problem is the show in Indiana that I would normally go to is on a weekend that I already have something set up. So yeah, I'll make it up there. I'll make it up there. All right. Ready? No, Andrea, I haven't been anywhere to get a frame yet. Y'all, ooh, I knew that was coming. Just so you guys know, and I will put out a video about it later, but I'm working like will be working really like 13-hour days right now. So, and I will be probably for at least a couple of weeks. It is what it is. And yeah, so every day. I'm not going to get a day off for a long time. So yeah, this is what it is. All right. Ashley Goodman, you ready? All right. Apparently I'm going to say all right repeatedly for you, Ashley. All right. All right. Sorry, add one more time. Okay. You start off with the authentic self. I love this card. And what sucks is like it's really hard to see how cool this card is, but the authentic self. Then you have the benefactor, which is grace and generosity. And then you have gathering around the power of community. So I feel like on. Miss Ashley. Honey, you've got to start being your authentic self. You've got to stop being your authentic self. You. Honey, you don't have to change for anybody. You don't need to put on a mask. You don't need to put on a cloak. You don't need to put on anything at all that is not you, that is not Ashley. Allow yourself to be your authentic self. That's where the self love will come in. This is for every one of you guys. When you allow yourself to be your authentic self, to be you, period. No masks, no fake thing at all. Just be yourself. This authentic self, you'll see two things. One, your authentic self is more real and loving and gracious than any mask you could ever wear, than any job you could ever do. And in doing that, and being gracious and generous, the universe will do the exact same for you. It's like as you put it out, it comes right back into you. Just the people that you're around right now, there are a few of them that are not supposed to be around. By you being your authentic self, it literally will bring in the people that need to be there. This is gathering around the power. And you have several people in your life that are your tribe. They are. They're your tribe. They are not going anywhere. They would support you through everything. Through everything. Don't forget that. Okay? Don't forget that. So to get yourself to where your person can be here, you can fully have this amazing amount of self-love to move forward with. Be Ashley. Don't be anybody else. Be Ashley. Be the embodiment of grace, of generosity, of love, and watch it all come back into you. Okay? Ready? You can't make this shit up. This is embrace the dark. Shine your true light on the world. Just saying. Can't make this shit up. You can't make this shit up. I always love that. I'm always like, all right then. All right, Willow, you ready? So this one time, a long, long time ago, when I thought I should be in karate lessons when I was younger, a long time ago, I had my knee hurted. When I had my knee hurted, I had surgery. And every now and then, when the weather changes, my bones ache deep down in there. Especially when I sit with my knee all gnarled up underneath me. You're welcome for that little story. Private time with Bodie. Thank you, Meg. All right. Ready, Willow? Where are you? Here, 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 here. Thank you, love. Oh, I'm glad, Tracy. One of the things I love about reading on TikTok, on YouTube, whatever, is that I can be reading and y'all can just scroll into the live. Okay. Thank you, Hippie Mama. I love that one. Y'all can just scroll into the live and you can catch somebody else's reading. I've done it. Just listening to other people. And the reading that you come across hits you right in the damn gut. I love that. I love that. Senior moments with the blue Bodie. Oh, God, Sass, that's funny. All right. All right, Miss Willow. Or let me just say Willow. Sorry. All right, ready? You start off with mindful, which is groupthink. Then you have watchers and transpersonal. Hello in Canada. And then you have the wall and obstacles. Oh, thank you, Misty, honey. That's my goal. I can just keep one person going, and I've done my job. There's a reason I chose the name that I chose. All right. Ready? Willow, honey. Your reading's a little different, which tells me that you probably have some interesting neurodivergent brains going on there. Because instead of being like this and this and this, you know what I mean? Instead of needing those things. Oh, somebody got it before I did. Tiffany's own it. Instead of like this. Oh, there's another one. Shazam. This is why I love me some Tiff. It's because you're doing these two things that you have this. Does that make sense? And now I can't wait to see this card. All right. Willow, honey. Yeah, it's this music. This is like absolutely putting me to sleep right now. That's exactly what it is. Got BMO on it. I wanted to see BMO. Hey, I can watch my own self live. What? What? All right. Willow. Honey, you're concentrating too much on other people. Now, I'm not going to say you need to spend time on yourself. You need to do things for yourself and you love it. That's not it. You already know that. You are giving too much of Willow to other people. By that, I mean too much of your energy. Guys, you only have a finite amount of energy to give in a day. You only have a finite amount. You have to decide what you actually give a fuck about. You can't just give all your fucks to everybody. You just can't. Then you're not going to have any fucks to give on things that matter. Decide who is worth one of those precious pieces of your energy. Okay. And here's how I recommend you do that. Pull your energy back. Next few days, just back off. Just back off. Okay. Don't answer texts right away. Don't answer calls right away. Don't answer Facebook, whatever. Just let it sit for a little bit. Okay. Just let it sit for a little bit. Pull your energy back. Focus your energy on something really important for Willow. Just watch. Okay. Just watch. There will be some people that will message and then they'll reach out later, and kind of freak out because they don't have access to your energy all of a sudden. And then there will be people that are just like, you can say, hey, I'm busy. And they'll be like, okay, no problem. Just haunt me when you're done. You'll see really quickly who's addicted to your energy and who's siphoning it off. Because everybody's siphoning Willow's energy to where Willow has no energy left. And it's causing all of these obstacles in finding the right person and finding your tribe and finding your people because they're sucking all your energy. Miracles happen. Give the universe clear direction. Sit back and watch for a little bit, Willow. Pull your energy back. Don't answer text right away. Don't be so accessible. Okay? As Sass says all the time, a hit dog will holler. Just saying what I'm saying. Then tell the universe exactly what you want. So yeah. All right. All right. Laura Gallardi. All right, then. You been upside down today, Laura? You been upside down today? I love that that resonated with so many of you guys. That's something I learned very quickly a few years ago. Y'all know that I like my little cuss words. Y'all know that I like my little cuss words. Oh, I can't wait to come to Denver either, love. I can't wait. I may spend 4th of July in Denver. Been a while since I've done that. So, y'all know I love my cuss words. I like the idea of having a give a fuck budget. I only have a certain number of give a fucks in a day. I started with a larger number and I've been whittling it down. It makes me extremely protective of my energy and the fucks that I have to give. And if I determine that whatever the issue is or the person is doesn't have enough need to have a full give a fuck from me, they don't get anything. People don't like it. It cracks me up. But I'll tell you what, after a while, all the ones that used to siphon your energy off and they got used to pulling the energy from you, they'll find somebody else to pull it from, and you will be much happier and calmer. I promise. Okay? All right, Ms. Laura Gallardi. I need to stop talking, and I need to get on this. All right, I'm going to refresh one more time. I love this part. Ready? Ready? All right. Miss Laura, right now, you are absolutely plugged into the divine matrix. You are. Okay? Whatever you've been doing exactly what you're supposed to. Just like you've been following your gut, you've been doing the things, you've been paying attention, and the universe has you literally plugged in. You are plugged in where you need to be. So here's the thing. There's two aspects here. And this one was on top of this one. The first one, the top one, is adaptability. I don't know if you just needed the reminder or you just needed somebody to actually say, you are plugged in. You're more plugged in than you realize, Laura. I know just from talking to you a little bit and so on. You are way more plugged in than you realize. And I have a feeling you've been plugged in for a long time. Dasher home for the night. Good. We're glad you made it home, Red. Feel free to come join my live anytime, sugar. Okay? You now need to learn to adapt because your brain has been thinking that you're in this other matrix over here, the norm matrix, for so long. And now that you realize you're not, now that you realize you are in the divine matrix, you are out of the norm. You are not ever going to be in the norm again. Does that make sense? You have to adapt. You have to shift. You have to change. You have to learn the cheat codes. Okay? Once you learn the cheat codes, you can protect the future. This is the dragon's horde protecting the future. But you have to adapt. Be ready to adapt. Don't overthink adapting. Okay? Don't overthink adapting. Ready? Let it out, let it flow. Let it out, let it flow. Sweet Pea, you're way more plugged in than you realize. Not only are you way more plugged in than you realize, Sorry, I was looking at the numbers real quick. Yeah. Just let go. Just breathe. Just do the things. Just follow your gut. Take a couple of days in a row and do nothing but follow what your gut tells you to do and see what happens. I'm willing to bet you have some amazing, amazing shit happen, Laura. I'm just saying. Just saying. All right. Christina D. So I have Christina, Andrea, Jeff, and Deborah. Your gut's telling you to sleep. Mine is too. And then I go to sleep and it's like, and now you're awake. Hey, there you are, Christina. All right. I see you over there on the YouTubes. Well, it's either trying to pull like 15 cards or no cards. That's weird. I just got a weird whiff of cigarette smoke. Nobody smokes in here. Interesting. Let me turn that back over. Woo. Hey, how are you, Christina? Honey? All right. Ready? Okay. So yours is a little interesting. You have the Dragon's Hoard. Then you have resourcefulness. The Dragon's Hoard is protecting the future. Then you have Crown Games, which is the right use of power. Honey, you've been working too hard to try to protect a future that you're not sure about. And this happens to all of us. Okay. So it's not just, so don't think I'm like getting on to you or anything like that. It happens to all of us. We start looking around and we're like, all right, well, I'm going to do this and this and this. So I hopefully one day can have this and this and this. Like we start doing all of this preparation and gathering all this treasure and protecting the future for something that we don't even have to have a future with. Does that make sense? Whether it's a person, a job, whatever. We start like gathering all the shit because we're told we have to. You don't need all the shit. You don't need all the shit, Christina, honey. It's literally weighing you down. Y'all know that part in Labyrinth where she is in the trash dump and the little goblin keeps like putting stuff on her back until she has the big pile of trash. And then she's like, it's all junk. That's exactly what's going on. It's like you're doing all of these things to gather stuff for something that you don't even know if you're ever going to have or be a part of. The reason that you don't need all that stuff is because you are so resourceful at finding everything right when you need it. So you don't need the pile. You don't need the things. You don't need to gather all of this hoard up because you always have exactly what you need when you need it. So now here's the thing with that. Because in knowing that you always are going to have exactly what you need when you need it, and in knowing that you can manifest what you want like that, you have to learn to use that power wisely, my friend. With great power comes great responsibility, right? So you have to learn to use that wisely. But here's what I'd recommend. Here's what I'd recommend to learn how to use it wisely. Okay. Let go of all the stuff that you've been holding on to for something that you don't know is ever really going to be a thing. So let it go. It's just holding you down. And then just be resourceful. Manifest those things you need. Manifest all the little things and just watch them go. Boo, 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 boo. And what's going to be funny is it's going to give you a massive dose of personal power. And you're going to look around and go, I literally can do all of this without anything or anybody. Like, then you'll know that you need to use it for good, my friend. You see what I'm saying? Manifest the little things that you need. And then use that manifestation power. Use it correctly. Does that make sense? So as I'm teaching you guys on TikTok how to manifest, that's the one thing that I'm going to start preaching to you guys. I did a little bit and I will some more. You need to use this for the right things. Because when you start using it out of balance, when you start using it in a way that you really shouldn't use manifestation, it will come back on you. It will come back on you. Not threefold, tenfold, whatever. It's just karma. It'll snap back. The universe requires balance. That's what karma is balance. So, ready for the last one? Be authentic. Be your true self, Christina, honey. The true Christina is a powerful ass being. You don't need all of this shit down here weighing you down. This is for normal people, and you're not normal people, Christina, okay? You're not normal people, Christina. You're this one. Just saying. So, yeah. Make sense? All right. No, it didn't make sense? Or no, you don't feel powerful? I like that. No question mark. So this first deck here. Oh, okay. Good. This first deck here is called the Shaman's Dream. It's one of my favorites. And this deck here is holographic on the sides. It's called Starry Night. Good. I'm glad. Okay. All right. Andrea Norris, you ready? So I've got Andrea, Jeff, and Deborah. And then I'm going to go to bed and hope I can go to sleep before 1. Yeah, that's my nights every night. All right. Miss Andrea. Oh, manifest all those little things, Christina. Just put it out in the universe. Manifest the little things. I promise you're going to see it's going to blow your mind. Okay. Manifest something small. So this is good for all of you. Okay. And when I say small, I mean little bitty. Little bitty. Manifest finding a quarter. Okay. Manifest finding a quarter. Manifest seeing a blue goldfish or a blue fish. Manifest seeing a duckbill platypus. Something that you don't see. Manifest those things. Okay. Manifest something. Do you see what I mean? Little bitty. Little bitty. And then when it happens, you're going to be like, okay. So then you're going to have this internal conversation with yourself. Did I actually manifest that? Or did I just notice it because I was thinking about it? And then do something else, just a little bit bigger. Manifest finding $1, $5. Now just say finding. Because finding $1 could be you seeing it on the ground by your car. It could be it turning up in your pants that went through the washer. It could be in the floorboard of your car. You see? Manifest little bitty things. Yeah. Yeah, see, that's the thing. Everybody, this is why I'm trying to teach you guys how to manifest correctly. You manifest the little things first. You manifest tiny things first to build your own confidence and to show the universe that you're on the right track with your manifestation. Look what I'm doing. I'm learning how to speak to you now. And so then as you're getting, manifesting the little things, you can start getting bigger and bigger and bigger before you start manifesting the big things. Take little steps, you see? Yeah. All right. So, Miss Andrea Norris, you start off with the further gate, which is a bold step forward. I knew that was coming. Then you also have the dragon's horde, which is protecting the future. And then you have deep diver, which is diving into a task. So here's the thing. Before you can get where you need to go, before you can find the people that you need to be, the people that are supposed to be around you, let me say it that way. Miss Andrea, honey, for some reason, you're holding your own self back. You're holding your own self back. I think that the universe has been placing people in front of you that you really want to be in your life. Like you really, really, like this is the exact kind of friend, kind of girlfriend, boyfriend, best friend, whatever. All these people are just like, for some reason, you don't, it's like you can't keep them around. Honey, you have to be ready to take this big, bold step forward. That's awesome, Barb. You have to be ready to take this big, huge, bold step forward. Okay. Once you do, you want to make sure that two things happen. This is Dragon's Horde protecting the future. First, you want to make sure that you're protecting yourself because over everything else, you are your future, period. Doesn't matter what's around you. You are your future. Without you, you don't have a future. Do you see what I'm saying? Like, without the earth, we don't have the earth. Do you see what I'm saying? Also, by protecting you and protecting the future, your future, you're going to be bringing in the things with this massive, bold step forward to help your future be better. Did that make sense? I hope that made sense the way I was explaining it. The thing I love about it is once you realize how to take this step forward, well, not realize, once you actually take the step forward, once you realize that by protecting you, you are protecting your own future. Girl, you're going to deep dive so crazy, full on, off the high dive, swan, complete 10 dive into how much further you can go. How much further can Andrea move forward? What else can you accomplish? What else can you do? It's almost like having a new toy that has unlimited power. Just be careful because it can get addictive. Ready? Oh my God. Y'all, you cannot make this shit up. You are unlimited. Did I not just say this? Did I not just say this? You can't make this shit up. You are unlimited, Sweet Pea. Just saying. I love when that happens. All right, Jeff, you ready? Refresh one more time. Make sure I'm not forgetting anybody. Wow. Okay, Jeff's was like, ride unlimited till the wheels fall off. Fuck yeah, man. Jeff's cards are like throwing themselves at me. I'm glad that I don't need to draw anymore because like, oh my gosh. Like, all right. Well, I can't wait to see that card on the end. Okay. So you also start off with closing the door, which is completion. There's a part of your life, a part of you, a part of the past Jeff, that it's done, it's over. That Jeff has run its course, and that Jeff has finished that part. It's time for you to close the door on the old part of you, because you're no longer that person. You will never be that person again. Not that it's a bad thing or a good thing. It's just you have moved forward. You have leveled up, and it's time to close that door. Okay. A lot of times, guys, when we level up, we don't want to close the door because it's like it still leaves that safety blanket back there. We don't need to hold the whoopee every night, but we just want to know it's there. Might even go peek at it, touch it every now and then. We don't want to cuddle. We don't want to cuddle with it every night because we're not 5 anymore. But it's time to close the door. Okay. Because you're entering a phase where you are literally in the right place at the right time all the time. And if you keep going back through the door to the old Jeff, you're going to miss these. You're literally in the right place at the right time for the people you're supposed to meet, the people that are supposed to come into your life. You've done a massive amount of self-help, of self-love, of self-empowerment work. Now it's time to put that to work. Because underneath this is the beginner's mind card. Like 2 of the best cards in the deck, especially for this type of reading. You're in the right place at the right time to be around, meet the people that are supposed to be in your love life. And you're able to see them with that beginner's mind, that fresh, awesome, brand new, never been hurt type of feeling. Just, you know what I'm saying? But you have to close the door on the old Jeff first. Like, it's okay. I can't wait to see this one. See with your heart. Now it's time to see through to the real message. You can't make this shit up. You can't make this shit up. I want you to notice this too. So, see the colors? See how they're dark? The light gets closed off. Notice the little planet up there. Melting down into those. I'm just saying. Just looking at the color progression. Shifting from one type of colors to another. Reds and yellows to pinks and purples. I'm just saying. It's time for Jeff to shift. It's time for Jeff to be the better Jeff, the new Jeff, the bigger, badder Jeff. And to let the old Jeff, let the whoopee stay in the closet. Oh my God, you guys hit 500,000. All the 5s this evening. Did y'all notice that? Lots of 5s. Lots of 5s. Maybe 5 just needs to be the number for tomorrow. All right, Miss Deborah Westwood, you are my last one. You're welcome, Jeff, honey. Do you have a good day? Instead of winking, I did that. Don't you love it when you do that? We wink at you like I'm 2. Yeah, if you guys come across an account pretending to be me, please report and block. I have blocked all of the ones that were on there as of this weekend. Good. I'm so glad. I'm so glad, Jeff. All right, Miss Deborah, you ready? All right. Deborah, you also start off with the empty well. You also start off with the empty well, meaning you are at a point where there's nothing left to give. There's not even mud at the bottom of the well to scrape up anymore. You're like solid bedrock at this point. It ain't coming up. It ain't coming up. It also means something else. It means you have to come to a radical acceptance that this well is not the one you need to be trying to get anything from anymore. Does that make sense? Guys, when we deplete one well and there's no way to replenish that well, it's time to let go and move on. Okay? It's like a radical acceptance of this path right here is done. It's over. Okay? Ignore your phone beeps, you're multitasking. I got you, Sass. You have to come to this radical acceptance that you kind of have to leave home, drill another well. Not just anywhere. This is the resonating card. What I want you to notice is this one has a spiral, okay? This one only has half a circle. This one has a full circle. And notice the color, it was night and day difference. By leaving behind this, having that radical acceptance that you have to dig a different well somewhere completely foreign, that is when you're going to find the well that resonates with you. That is, I mean, look at all the water. You went from empty to the ocean. There's a lot of symbolatry just in the card without even the meaning of the card. So don't just drill in the first place that you come across. Oh, this looks good. Made it. No. In fact, I don't recommend drilling at any of the first 20 or 30 places you come to. You'll know exactly where you're supposed to dig, but you have to listen to your gut. Don't start drilling a well because you need a well. Don't start drilling a well because you're so used to having that empty one that you're ready to get back in another empty one. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't get in another relationship. Don't get in another friendship that is toxic and shitty just because you need someone in your life. You have me. That's all you need. You don't need anybody else. Ready? You are unlimited. What you can create is unlimited, Debs. That's a powerful card to end with. I'm just saying. This is a powerful card. Honey, you are absolutely unlimited. Wait and find the well that resonates with you. I mean, obviously, let it resonate with the cat because if the cat ain't happy, nobody's happy. They're right. Sweet pea, you're unlimited. This is why you've had your well empty for so long, because people have been just draining the well until you are the only one standing on the bedrock because they've taken all the shit. They've taken all the shit and left you standing on the bedrock. It's time to leave the bedrock. It's time to leave the well. Okay? That makes sense, Ms. Debs? Definitely find your well and don't let anybody siphon it off. Just saying. Just saying, sugar. Just going to do something interesting. You guys ready? I'm going to pull cards. I'm not going to look at them. I'm going to pull cards from me. And all I'm going to do is hold them up. And I'm just going to tell you what they are. Okay. I never pull cards for myself. You ready? And if it resonates with you, it resonates with you too. This is the right use of your power. Are you using the right use of your personal power, Bodhi? Are you putting your power where it's supposed to be? Then there is the hollow bone and teachability. And then underneath that is compassion. What do you guys think all that's saying? I know exactly what it's saying, and I don't like being called on my own bullshit. I like being in my own shenanigans. I don't need to be called on my shenanigans. You ready for this? No longer holds power over you. Bet. So, I'm just saying what I'm saying. The bottom of this card, I'm going to read to you guys because some of you will understand. Dissolve attachments of the past with love. And some of you just needed to hear that part. So, there we go. It is what it is. Yes? Well, I'm glad you guys joined me here on YouTube. And if you guys missed your reading or you need to jump back on there and grab it, it'll be there. And if you just want to go listen to one again, you can. I was trying to hold out for it to be 1:13 before I end it, just because. Ka-cha.